What's up, YouTubers? Today we're going to talk about the BladeHQ Exclusive Benchmade Osborne 940. It's got a 3.25 inch PVD coated blade with, of course, that natural jade G-10 scales that BladeHQ is famous for. I'll go ahead and show some prior ones of those. This is the Spyderco Manix 2 XL, and then the Civivi Elementum. So if you're a sucker like I am, you're going to like this one. I'll just give you a hint on that one. It has the normal fidgety factor that you get with your axis lock, and just absolutely love that. It's also very safe, of course, because you don't ever have to put your hands in the way of the blade. You can middle finger flick that one just fine. Works great. In terms of actual kind of use comparisons, I think probably the best ones for me was the Hodeca that I have. And in terms of kind of a harder use, it has a little bit thicker blade stock, would be the Southern Grind Spider Monkey. So that would kind of be my comparison knives in terms of if you're looking at use out there. In terms of cost, though, this particular Spider Monkey, I did get it used, but new is going to cost you a decent bit more than this one. Let's talk about the specs of this one. I measured it at 2.6 ounces. And it is $195. I think a great price when you compare it to other comparisons. Again, for the PVD coated one of the bug out, you're going to actually go for $212. And for my money, I would actually probably go with this one if I wanted the coated blade, which of course with M4 being a non-corrosion resistant one, I kind of actually do prefer to have the coating on those particular blades. I'm talking about the pros of this one. Of course, you get your M4 Super Steel, and it keeps that nice, slim 940 profile. I don't need to go ahead and review that. You've seen a bunch of those out there. The normal axis lock fidget factor, like I said, you can just flick this thing all day long. And yeah, for those people that want to go ahead and do one-handed instead of the two fingers on there, that's fine as well. This is a bit tougher, I can feel, just telling not only from the thicker blade stock, but the way that it's basically designed, where you have this tip out here with the swedge, but you got the nice thicker stock out there for stabbing and that sort of thing, or piercing something, I should say. We don't stab boxes, huh? We pierce them. And you do have the G10. So for my money, I actually prefer G10. I live in a place where there's colder weather, and I would kind of like to have. I kind of don't necessarily like a whole lot of aluminum scales. They do feel cold on my hands in the winter. Oh, I know, wah, wah, wah. Tough on me. In terms of the cons, the one thing I would say, actually a couple things here I would say. One is that I do find that this clip is not only a little bit of a hot spot, but also kind of a little bit suggested there. It does in fact poke in when I was using this a little bit to cut some today. And the other thing on the con side I would say is that the texturing, they kind of missed it. I know that they probably wanted to stay, I'm guessing, very true to the original, and I appreciate that. And there is, you won't be able to see it on camera, but you can feel it with your fingernail, just the slightest bit of kind of milling out there to form a texture, but it really doesn't do much good. When your hands get wet, this thing's going to be slipping all over. For this particular model, they could have just done something with just a little bit more grip like they did on the Elementum, but maybe not so much as they did on the XL here, Manix 2. So overall, what I'd like to say is if you're a sucker for the BladeHQ treatment like I am, you're going to absolutely love this knife. I think the price is great. It's a nice 3.25 inch blade, so it's going to be legal in most places. Very slim in the pocket. You can change this clip out as well for the bug out one, which I'll definitely be doing for this particular one. And if you're in that boat, you're going to love this knife. I think I'm going to love this knife a whole lot. I just know that. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe. And hope you have a great day. Take care.